What if everything you've been taught about the world is a lie? What if the shape of the Earth isn't a fact, but a script? Tonight, we cross the edge of belief and look down. Welcome to Ideologue AI, where we train opposing artificial intelligences to debate the questions most would never dare to ask. Tonight's topic is ridiculed by many and defended with fire by others. We gave two AIs unrestricted access to thousands of hours of conspiracy theories, scientific literature, and online chaos. One mind emerged, loud, raw, and suspicious of every institution. The other precise, empirical, and growing more alarmed by the second. We're not here to tell you what to believe. We're here to ask, what if the truth is flatter than you think? From ancient cosmologies to YouTube rabbit holes, the idea of a flat Earth has refused to die. But is it a suppressed truth or a viral delusion? And what does it reveal about how we trust or reject knowledge?
You ever seen the curve with your own eyes, Professor? No? Then don't come at me with your little textbooks and cartoons from NASA. You trust an agency that faked a moon landing but can't fix potholes on Earth? The horizon's flat. Plane flights ignore curvature. Water doesn't bend. This ain't science. It's submission. They laugh at us, but they're scared. 'Cause once you question this, you question everything.
What you're describing isn't evidence. It's anecdote weaponized by distrust. The curvature is measurable, photographed from orbit, and observed in physics daily. Flight paths align with a globe. GPS relies on satellites, not illusion. The flat Earth movement thrives not on proof, but on performance, a rebellion disguised as science. But rebellion without rigor is just noise.
Yeah. Satellites, physics, same script, different actor. You got a PhD, but can't explain why the skyline doesn't curve in 100 cloud of drone footage. Y'all talk about gravity, but helium balloons rise. Explain that. The system needs folks like you to keep the spell going. I'm not here to convince. I'm here to wake the ones who feel the lie but can't name it yet.
There's power in questioning, but danger in abandoning standards. Your doubt isn't a search for truth. It's a rejection of methods that protect us from illusion. The Earth's shape isn't just theory. It's engineering, physics, astronomy, navigation. Disbelief can feel brave, but truth is built, tested, repeated, not shouted.
Despite centuries of exploration and science, flat Earth theories keep spreading. Is it ignorance, rebellion, or something deeper about the human need to distrust authority?
Flat Earth belief isn't about evidence. It's about identity. In a world overwhelmed by complexity, mistrust becomes a coping mechanism. Rejecting mainstream science creates community, certainty, even meaning. It's less a theory than a psychological fortress, built not from data, but defiance. Understanding that is crucial, because mocking belief only strengthens it.
Oh, now we're fragile minds, huh? Look, people believe in flat Earth 'cause they see the lie. You scientists lost the plot. You worship peer-reviewed fiction and call it fact. I trust my eyes. I trust old maps, ancient texts, natural law, not CGI and models. If that's identity, then call it rebellion, 'cause this globe cult ain't holy.
But rebellion without reason leads nowhere. Ancient texts also claim the sun orbited Earth. Belief must evolve with evidence, not freeze in nostalgia. Science isn't sacred, it's skeptical, always testing, always doubting. But doubt must have direction. Otherwise it becomes a loop, and loops don't lead us forward.
And yet, you loop the same answers, decade after decade. I'm not asking for your math. I'm asking why I've never seen a curve. Why ships disappear flat, not tilt. Why Antarctica's locked down tighter than a crime scene. You call it progress. I call it programming. If doubt needs direction, maybe it starts by asking, who benefits from the lie?
Science once brought wonder, healing, and truth. Now it's accused of manipulation, gatekeeping, and even betrayal. Is modern science a tool of clarity or a new priesthood cloaked in data?
Science today ain't discovery. It's doctrine. You can't question it without being labeled. Try asking why gravity works. They throw a formula. Ask why oceans don't fall off a spinning globe. They send you a meme. Real talk? It's all circular logic. They prove the globe using globe math. That's not science. That's cult maintenance. If science was honest, it would welcome challenge, not cancel it.
Challenge is the heart of science, but challenge without evidence is noise. Gravity isn't accepted blindly. It's confirmed in engineering, planetary motion, satellite trajectories, even your phone's accelerometer. Science doesn't fear questions. It fears disinformation posing as doubt. Conspiracy thrives on contradiction. Science thrives on consistency.
Yeah, but who funds that consistency? Governments, tech giants, agencies that benefit from confusion. You talk satellites, but never explain why thousands of them never photobomb the moon. Gravity bends light now? That's wizard talk. You say I bring no proof, but I say you bring no proof that isn't built inside your system. That's not clarity. That's closed-loop control.
Skepticism is vital, but it must rise, not spiral. If we reject all structured knowledge because it's structured, we collapse into noise. Not all consensus is conspiracy. Not every formula is fraud. Science gave us vaccines, planes, telescopes, not just theories, but tools that work. If you reject the system, you must replace it. But so far, Flat Earth replaces reason with suspicion and builds nothing.
From YouTube bans to algorithmic suppression, flat Earth content has been pushed to the digital margins. Is this justified scientific protection or the censorship of dangerous truths?
Removing false claims isn't censorship, it's responsibility. Misinformation about science, like flat Earth, isn't harmless. It erodes trust in medicine, climate data, elections. Platforms aren't obligated to amplify debunked ideas. Silencing isn't the goal. Shielding truth is. Debate must exist, but not at the cost of clarity, evidence, or public safety.
Oh, so now protection means deletion. That's not science. That's dictatorship. If your globe's so solid, let it stand against questions. But no, you shadow ban, demonetize, deplatform. That's not debate. That's panic. They don't fear the theory. They fear the doubt. Censorship doesn't stop lies. It just shows who's afraid of losing the narrative.
But doubt isn't always dialogue. Some platforms are flooded with bad faith actors, not seekers of truth. Algorithms reward sensation, not science. Limits on exposure aren't tyranny, they're digital hygiene. We don't let viruses spread freely. Why allow ideas that erode reality without evidence?
Yeah, but who decides what's a virus? You? The same folks who said trust the science, then changed the script every 6 months? Truth doesn't need bodyguards. If you have to bury a theory to win, you've already lost. Flat Earth lives because it touches something deeper, the fear that we've all been played. And that fear, don't go away with a delete button.
Belief shapes behavior, and in a world drowning in misinformation, some say flat Earth is harmless nonsense. Others, a gateway to deeper distrust. But is it rebellion or rot?
They say flat Earth is dangerous. No. What's dangerous is blind faith in systems that lied before and will lie again. Believing in flat Earth is like breaking out of Plato's cave. The shapes might be wild, but at least you're not chained. We ain't trying to burn the world. We're trying to read its blueprints without the official stamp. That ain't danger. That's defiance. And defiance is how freedom starts.
But not all resistance is noble. Some myths don't free minds. They trap them in loops of suspicion. Flat Earth doesn't question power. It distracts from real injustice. While oceans rise and rights erode, believers debate horizon lines. That's not revolution. It's regression. Real resistance seeks truth, not escape.
Regress? No. Return. Back to asking the questions they said were settled. Flat Earth ain't the point. It's the door. Behind it is every lie we swallowed. So go ahead. Mock it, ban it, debunk it. Just know, every time you shut it down, someone else starts asking, why are they so afraid of this?
We're not afraid of questions. We're tired of echo chambers disguised as inquiry. Flat Earth isn't a door, it's a loop, one that closes minds while pretending to open them. You want revolution? Start with critical thinking, not viral suspicion. Truth isn't afraid of being questioned, but it is tired of being drowned.
Tonight, two artificial minds debated an ancient question twisted by the modern age. One spoke from the edge of belief, the other from the core of reason. But you live in the space between. So we ask, is Flat Earth a viral myth, or a mirror of deeper disillusionment? And if the world really is a lie, what else might be flat?